face-to-face relationships. So we know that the project has a life cycle. The life cycle is split into phases. Now again, the project life cycle can be handled in a, it can be called adaptive life cycle, predictive life cycle. Now face to face, let's get to the phases. Face to face, what are the relationships? One is sequential, next is overlapping. When you say sequential, you can do the next phase only after the completion of the first phase or the previous phase. When you have overlapping relationship, you can start the next phase by the time before the completion of the previous phase. So face to face relationship can be sequential or overlapping. So which one is risky? Obviously the overlapping relationship is risky, basically because before even completing a particular phase, you are starting the next phase. So there's a risk involved. But in case of sequential relationship, schedule cannot be compressed. Compressed in terms of you cannot speed up the process, understandably. But in overlapping relationship, although there is risk, you can compress. If you have planned things properly, you can compress the schedule and you can get things on track. So when you look at schedule compression, there are these terminologies called as, or approaches called as, crashing and fast tracking. So when you can add more resources, it's called as crashing. But when you can do two phases parallelly, it's called as fast tracking. Okay. So fast tracking can be used. Now when we are talking about overlapping relationship, we are talking about starting a next phase before the first phase completes. So this is a typical example of fast tracking. So fast tracking is possible in overlapping relationship. Now there is this common question that I have seen: what is the other way of naming milestone? There are different names for milestone. It's called as stage gate, phase gate, kill point. So every phase end is given this. Every phase end has a milestone most of the time. So this can be otherwise called as stage gate, phase gate, kill point. So it's good to remember these words: stage gate, phase gate, milestone, kill point.